What if I told you that app idea that's been rattling around in your head, you could get it on the App Store? Not in months, but like this afternoon. Sounds crazy, right? Well, stick with me, because I'm going to show you exactly how it's done. But first, real quick, if you're all about building awesome stuff with the latest tech, do me a favor and smash that subscribe button for @BrandTechAuth down below. I'm always dropping explainers like this to help you work smarter. Okay, let's do this. You know the feeling, right? You get this killer app idea, maybe you even sketch it out on a napkin, and you just know it could be huge. But then, that little voice creeps in, telling you it's going to take months, a whole team, and just a mountain of cash, right? And look at this. This really just lays it all out. The old way, we're talking 6 to 12 months, tens of thousands of dollars, managing a whole team. Now the new AI way, a few hours, a tiny, tiny fraction of the cost. And the team is just you and an AI. This isn't just a small step up, people. This is a whole new ball game for creators. Okay, but it's not all sunshine and roses. There's this one spot, this really frustrating hurdle where pretty much every AI-assisted project hits a dead end. I call it the 80% AI wall, and honestly, it's where most great ideas go to die.
And look, this isn't just me talking. Check out this quote from a developer on Reddit. It is so real. You get that amazing rush at the beginning, right? You're building something with just a few prompts, you feel like a genius, and then bam, you hit the wall. The AI starts getting dumb, going in circles, and you're just wasting time and money. It is maddening.
So yeah, let's officially define this thing. The 80% AI wall. It's that exact point where all that fast progress just grinds to a halt. That last 20%, all the debugging, the polishing, getting it ready for the App Store, it turns into this soul-crushing loop of errors that just makes you want to give up. This chart shows it perfectly. See that huge 80% chunk? That's the fun part. The honeymoon phase, where everything is fast and exciting. But that tiny little 20% sliver, that's the trap. That's where all your momentum just vanishes in an endless cycle of one more tweak.
So, the big question is, how do you get past it? What if I told you there's a way to just smash right through that wall? See, it's not about trying to prompt harder. It's about working smarter. There's a specific workflow that makes all the difference. And here it is. It's a simple 3-step workflow. 1, you scaffold your app with an AI builder. 2, you prepare it for publishing, and this is the step almost everyone misses. And 3, you automate the deployment. That's it. That is your path right through the wall.
All right, so theory's cool, but let's get our hands dirty. How do you actually do this? We're about to walk through the exact tools and steps you need to take your AI prototype all the way to a live launch on the App Store. Okay, so for this workflow, we're really talking about 2 key tools. For step 1, the scaffolding. You use an AI builder like Base 44. This is what's going to rapidly build that first 80% for you. Then, for step 3, the deployment, you use a specialized tool like Despia. The analogy I like is this. Base 44 is the architect that draws up the cool blueprints. Despia is the expert construction crew that actually gets the building permits and makes sure it's ready for the public. Pay attention to this because this is a huge pro tip. This will save you days of pulling your hair out. Before you export your project from whatever AI builder you're using, you absolutely have to remove its built-in authentication scripts. They almost always cause conflicts with the App Store and will get you rejected. Seriously, this one little step is a complete game changer. So what makes that final 20% so hard anyway? Well, according to Apple's 2024 report, they reject almost a quarter of all app submissions. And the top 3 reasons are pretty simple: crashes and bugs, compatibility issues on different devices, and just plain bad UI. These are the big bosses you have to beat to get your app listed. And this is exactly where a tool like Despia becomes your secret weapon. It's designed to solve these exact problems. It literally builds your app on real Apple hardware, Mac Minis with Apple Silicon. It handles all that complicated code signing stuff for you, and it makes sure you're ticking all of Apple's technical boxes. Basically, it just takes all the guesswork and pain out of that final 20%. All right, let's wrap this up. When you use this smart workflow, you're doing more than just building an app. You're building a direct pipeline to a fast, successful launch. And let's talk about time. We're not talking about saving a few minutes here and there. When you do the math, compared to the old way of coding it yourself or trying to hire a team, this workflow saves you over 300 hours. Think about that. That's weeks of your life back, and you're getting your idea out into the world faster than you ever thought possible. Look, at the end of the day, it's about this. Your idea is too good to get lost in some endless debugging loop. That 80% wall is a real thing. It's a real pain, but it is not a dead end.
With the right strategy, you can absolutely blow right past it and get your app into people's hands.
This new wave of technology has completely leveled the playing field. Anyone can be an app creator now. So, the only question left for you is, what are you going to build first?